Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of Yoleno TV. Now, for the past close to 1 month, there have been gangs in Nairobi, gangs who have been terrorizing locals in Nairobi. Why was this not the case in the previous regime? Why is it that during Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's tenure, the gangs were not disturbing the peace of the locals? What could be the reason? I think I've summarized some reasons. I think there are some things that I believe could be contributing to this crisis that populist politics will never solve anything in Kenya. Why are the gangs suddenly more in Nairobi CBD? I blame the current security problem to the false promises that the Kenya Kwanza gave the youths. Remember, there is a time Atwoli said, hii mambo ya hustlers na hii mambo ya dynasty italeta shida. So the narrative that Kenya Kwanza created about the hustlers movement resonated well with the Kenyan youths, and they believed that they formed the hustlers movement.
People are talking of e-commerce. People are talking of digital economy. People are talking about smart economy. Smart economy drives digital economy. You know? And Kenyan leaders are talking of things like wheelbarrows, things like what? Things like bottom up. You know, people must be serious. When people changed Singapore, South Korea, Japan, China, now they are in Bali and Jakarta in Indonesia, India, is through IT. How many institutions on sub-location level and location level of IT we have? This is what can change the lives of so many Kenyans.
They believe that the dynasties are the rich and the people from Kenya, from Kenyatta family, Raila Amolo Odinga family, and those other big families. So the youths believe that the best solution for them was to vote for the Kenya Kwanza team so that they can form the government as hustlers. What have we seen? We've seen a different implementation of the hustlers narrative in matters of governance. We have not seen a single hustler in the CS, in the permanent secretary, in the State House, and now in the IALA nominations or IALA appointments. I attribute the growing insecurity of Nairobi to the fact that these Kenyan youths were promised heaven, but the Kenya Kwanza government is telling them that we cannot deliver that heaven that we promised. Because from what we've seen, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta ran away with all the money, so we can't even deliver a single hotel. I mean, that is the narrative that the Kenya Kwanza government created. And that was a way to slow down the implementation of their manifesto, to find a way to tell the youths that, see, look here, we cannot deliver because Uhuru ran away with the billions. Perhaps that's the reason why you find that there's a time Rigathi Gachagua kept talking about billions not seen, that they were left with only, a handful of millions. And then there was that response from the treasury that, look here, Mr. DP, we have all the money in the offshore account to cater for all the for the imports, for any kind of import for the country. So just put your house in order and we will be ready to finance. It is that narrative that I think the Kenyan youth have analyzed, digested, and realized that what if the government is playing us for a ride? If we put our all expectations in this government and then they are playing us for a ride, what is that likely to mean? It's very simple. If the government is playing us for a ride and we had all hopes in this government, then the only thing that is left for us is to lose hope in life. If you look at the clips and the various people who are engaged in these gang activities, like for the previous time, for the clips that we've seen, most of these people are youths. They are people aged 25 years and below. That means these are people who are still beginning their life. They have not hustled much, but they were given hope, though a false hope. They were given hope that life would change, that the hustlers fund would be provided to them. Some of these gangs are border people. Some of these gangs are matatu touts. Some of these gangs are simply hawkers. They believe that if the Kenya Kwanza government came in place, they would get funds so that they could, that could help them better their lives, better the lives of their family. But then they are told here, look here, we can't give you that hustlers fund. First of all, in fact, you must save first so that we can be able to give you these funds. Now, to me, that was a major blow to the youths of the Republic of Kenya. And this is the statement that SAKAJA said. Vitu mbili zitafanya uwe adui wangu: kuchafua Nairobi na kuingia kwa crime. Vijana wa Nairobi mmeanza kuniangusha, wachaneni na hiyo maneno, mtaumia. We are serious. Nitawapea nafasi za kazi na biashara, wachaneni kuibia watu. Nimepoteza rafiki wangu 2 weeks ago kwa kudungwa kisu. Nitakutana na IG Koome kisha ili tuwe na suluhu ya hii crime. Dear ladies and gentlemen, maybe the hustlers narrative was not good for the country. Atwoli mentioned this and he said it, and he was so categorical that this was not the best thing for the country. Atwoli said this was not the best thing for the country. It would create animosity between the rich and the poor. And I think this is now being seen, that the rich and the poor could be fighting. But the rich cannot go to an extent of mugging people, extent of strangling people, extent of using machete to forcefully take from a poor person his belongings. So this can be the works of a poor person who wants to end the life of a rich person so that they can take over the activities or the benefits of the rich people. So ladies and gentlemen, kindly share what your thoughts are below the comment section there. But until we meet again for another analysis, I'd like to urge you to stay safe and stay blessed, ladies and gentlemen.